Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's a lovely sunny day today. I'm sat inside doing work. Thinking about it now. I'm going to go outside and enjoy the sun very soon. So I just thought I'd kind of jump on and do um, some some kind of touching base on the structures of healing. I thought that could be an interesting topic to kind of deep dive. And as I'm kind of writing this book, I'm getting more and more different structures that I'm putting in. Um, to the book, so I thought I might as well kind of share some of them with you. And the first one in this video, anyway, we're going to be looking at um, opening the spiral of consciousness. So when we first start out on the kind of level of awakening, all of our consciousness is very compressed. And as we go through the process, we start to unravel and gain more and more awareness to the bigger plan, to the divine structure that's kind of interplaying and going through um, this reality and the awakening through that. So I wanted to look at that, but in conjunction with healing. So when we're going in to heal a portion of our consciousness, a lot of the consciousness is very, very tight, very compressed, and it doesn't always see things clearly or kind of holds a perspective other than the victim. So when we're looking at this kind of model of the spiral, you're starting off in the center of this spiral, and the coils of the spiral are tightly around the perspective, basically. So your scope is very narrow. Now, as we start to kind of go in and heal this part, you're then taking a viewpoint around the spiral and opening out the awareness. And then through that process, you're then able to gain different perspectives from different angles. And ultimately, what we want to kind of achieve with that is understanding the viewpoint not from a victim, but from a neutral observer. And when we're kind of tightly connected in with this, um, the tighter coils of the spiral, this neutral perspective is not going to be achieved, not straight away. So what we can learn from this is the tighter the coils hold more emotional charge that restrict the perspectives and restrict the ability to kind of understand what truly is going on as you unravel this memory, as you unravel the block. I'm doing this video first because I think once we kind of have this idea of the spiral and moving outwards as we go around the spiral, we're then able to apply this to all different areas. So everything that I kind of work on in my own way, it can be applied in every aspect, whether it is kind of processing and downloading the understanding of a kind of timeline, or if we want to kind of open and understand a part of your history or your ancestry or whatever, we always can start with this spiral as a tool to measure how far you can see or how far you have kind of understood in the situation. Because as you go round that spiral, processing the emotions behind it, so if you can hear my washing machine doing all kinds of crazy things in the background. Um, so as you move around the spiral, you're opening up the perspectives to be able to understand things from multiple different angles. And then ultimately, we want to be looking at things from the other people's perspectives in that scenario. Um, and this is to kind of see where they're coming from or what the other contributing factors are perceiving within that situation, and how that then reflects back to you, either the victim, the victimizer. And we can then start to change that underlying wounded victim tone to be able to see the bigger picture. Okay. So if we wanted to kind of work on opening the spiral, the first thing I would say to that is allow yourself to feel. The next part I would say is to document what it is that you're seeing and feeling. And this always kind of comes back to something that I've done for years in my sessions is mapping the consciousness, mapping the client's consciousness, or mapping my own consciousness for that matter. And I will get into that topic just at a later date. So what we're talking about today is the spiral and being able to move outside of the tight knot in the center and then gradually opening out and out and out by processing the emotions, understanding things from how you felt at different perspectives. Now, this again is not a linear experience. It is very much a cyclical experience. So as you kind of recalibrate one part of that spiral to open it out, this then opens out other parts of the spiral for you to move around and move through. But that may come like 3 months down the line. It may come within a week, it may come straight away. And what we want to kind of achieve with that is to open out the full timeline or the full trajectory of the pattern, and then document the cause and effect responses that those core belief systems that restricted, that held that perspective in place are, and how we can kind of start to shift it by understanding the bigger picture, the history, the multidimensional aspects that kind of play into it. Yeah. And that's about it really, so far anyway. So I'll come back if I get any more detailing on that. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. If you did like it, give us a subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you again soon. Bye.